Hi everyone and welcome to Dark Souls 3 Permadeath playthrough. So I have a lot of things to talk about, and I kinda want to do that before we commence this playthrough. Now, for everyone's knowledge, this is my level 100 from the blind playthrough character. This is my limit. I always do 100 characters. I don't go over 100, though the meta seems to be for PvP 120. I might do 120 eventually if the meta actually stays there, but for now I'm gonna leave my characters 100. You can see all the attributes right there. For weapons, I'm using Andrew's straight sword. This is a luck build. As you can see, my luck stat is 45. I'm using the knight crossbow plus 10. This is prepared for PvP, so to punish heals. I'm using this hollow claw plus 10 for parries because I feel safer with this instead of shields. Don't ask me why, but it works. And I'm going to explain the rest in a minute. Now I'm going to play the entire permadeath on Blade of the Dark Moon, simply because I need the Ring of the Dark Moon to get the old rings trophy. And why not, right? How many proof of concords do I need? Where the fuck are the proof of concords? Are they here? Or is it an item? What? Sorry guys, I'm just checking. They have to be here because I didn't use. Oh, here they. Oh, so I have 5. I need 5 more. So I will need just 5 invasions. But that's not gonna happen, right? I'm going to have to farm. Not in the permadeath though. Yeah. So going back to the permadeath, this I said to Gangsta, one of my subscribers, and he has his own channel that you can check out in my featured channels. Really cool guy. Just I have the most awesome luck when it comes to YouTube, because a lot of people have like the worst possible images of YouTube community and people in it, and I'm sure that's true in some communities, but all I ever encountered up until this point is really cool people, really lovely conversations, and I got to meet awesome people. So really, just I hope it just continues that way. So yeah, back to the playthrough. Gangsta said, I said to Gangsta, he inquired about the permadeath of DS3, and I said that this was going to be harder than Bloodborne. Now that might be not entirely true in the manner that this is going to be presented, but to begin with, this is level 100. This is already a finished character. I didn't want to go through the entire process of creating a character once again. We are on NG plus 4. And I'm going to prove that to you by showing, because I've used souls, I have PvP, I only have the souls for my last walkthrough. I'm sorry, for my last playthrough that I did with this character. I continue playing it by myself, but I'm going to show you rings, and the rings that you can only get once in the game. I have already 3. See, have 3 guarantees. One of them is +1. I didn't get the +2 in the last one, but you can only get 1 guarantee per playthrough. So this proves I am on the 4th, and I'm going to get the guarantee +2. I have 3 Thunder Stoneplate rings. The last one is +1. You can only get 1 per playthrough. That's another proof. What else do we have here? More rings. The horse hoof ring, you can only buy it once from patches. So I have the 3 one from. I'm going to get the 4th one. Well, I'm not going to get the 4th one, but just proving the playthrough to you, and nothing else. I think I'm grabbing all the rings because I'm doing the trophy shit. So yeah. So this proves that I'm on the 4th playthrough. Now, I killed Lodex Condit already, and I didn't want to go to the entire game just to show you Lodex Condit in NG+5. It doesn't really matter, because I have another ideas. Now this is probably going to be called the Cursed Permadeath. Why is that? And why is this difficult? Well, beyond NG+4, which is already very difficult and enemies hit hard, look at the rings that I'm going to use. This is the thing. I'm going to use the Calamity ring, which I'm going to receive the double damage in everything that attacks me. This is the Death ring, basically. I'm going to use this one. It's called the Skull ring. Easier to be detected by enemies. So the enemies' patterns in artificial intelligence and how they can detect me are going to change, and I've never used this ring, so it's going to be kind of like a new thing for me as well. This could kill me easily, because I'm going to have to approach the levels differently, because supposedly the enemies are going to detect me from longer ranges, and I don't know how this could change some patterns in boss fights even. So yeah. Then I'm going to use the Dusk Crown ring, which reduces spell FP consumption, but also lowers HP. This lowers my HP by 20%. So I have 20% more HP. I have 1298, and I should have 1.7k in this character. So already I have less HP, and finally I'm using the Cartus Blood ring, and you will say, well, this gives you more frames of rolling. Yes, but I decided to use this ring because this ring means that I'm going to have to roll through everything. I'm not using a shield. I cannot use shields. So this makes the enemies hit 15% harder. So I take 15% more damage with this ring on. So this ring 15% plus this ring, which is 50% more damage, is basically going to transform this playthrough into a nightmare. I'm going to be probably one or two shotted by bosses, and random enemies, if they mob me, will probably kill me. I don't know how Skull ring is gonna work. It's a mystery. It's going to probably be really bad for me. And on top of that, since I am playing online and on the Blade of the Dark Moon, I'm going to be probably, guys, I'm going to just showcase it to you. I'm going to be probably summoned sometimes, and if I'm summoned to another world, what is that? It's a Chinese word. If I'm summoned to another world, I have these fucking rings to fight the other guy. Like, yeah. And if I die into another world, like if I'm summoned to defend someone and I die while being summoned, it is also a failed playthrough, guys. This means that I will never be able to die, not even online, and I am level 100, so I will be invaded. Nothing can kill me, guys. Nothing at all. I cannot die. If I die, I die forever, even on an invasion. So I said I was going to try to make it harder than Bloodborne, and I think in some instances all of this that I explained is going to make it so. It's going to require all my fucking skills, attention to details, and on invasions it's just random fucking luck, because if I get someone who is lagging, I will have to crystal out of the invasion. Now I can do that. I can. In fact, let me put the fucking crystal here. I can escape from an invasion, but I am obligated to fight the host. Now, if the host is lagging bad and I can use this to escape, I can. But if the host is not lagging, or the host has like 3 or 4 summons, and I'm probably going to die, I have to still stay and fight. I cannot escape except when I see heavy lag, which you're going to see as well, which can happen. So I have the buff, the Cartus Flame Arc. This weapon is doing 409 without the buff. Let's see with the buff. Now I'm doing 100. The buff adds 100 AR, so decent damage. Decent damage. The straight sword, very useful, and some things are in my advantage, obviously. So as you can see, if I put travel, is the beginning of the game, the High Wall of Lothric. I'm going in the next chapter to begin this game because it had already passed 10 minutes, so I want to. This is chapter 0, guys. This is the chapter where I explain all the limitations. So the nightmare of my life begins anew. In the next chapter will be chapter 1. I don't exactly know how I'm going to call this permadeath, but I'm sure something will come up, and I'll see you guys there. So any questions that you may have, or things that might happen, I have so many things to talk about, but I will do so in the next chapter. I'm going to rush the levels though. See, I have a lot of things like working against me, so I'm going to rush the levels and try to kill the bosses as fast as I can. So this permadeath is going to be slightly different from the others. If I could make it more tense than the Bloodborne permadeath, this is it. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked the idea. I hope you are going to enjoy the playthrough, because I'm probably not. And the base limitation of this is that when I die, the permadeath is over. When I die, the permadeath ends. So a lot of other topics to talk about, but I will do so in the next chapter. Thank you so much for watching, guys. The nightmare starts in the next episode. Take care.